Alright, hey y'all, something went wrong with the last broadcast. I don't know what I did. Anyway, I'm talking to you about Mr. Chuck Todd, Cuck Todd, as I'm going to start referring to him. Just caught him lying. Anyway, I watched it for a little bit, and we must actually keep an eye on the old stream, or fake stream media, the lame stream media, because, and do our reconnaissance, because Cuck Todd just lied. About 20 minutes ago, he told Reince Priebus that President Trump, they still got no answers out of President Trump about Russians being involved in our elections, and about him having any connections to Russia or Russian spies. Anyway, what Cuck Todd said was that to Reince Priebus, and he had abruptly and rudely cut Reince off several times. But anyway, Cuck Todd is absolutely wrong. He's absolutely wrong. President Trump, during his one of his most recent weekly addresses, had said to a reporter that had asked him that question, said, "No, I don't know anybody in Russia. There's no one in Russia I know. I don't have any businesses in Russia. I don't have any business dealings in Russia. I have no money invested in any Russian business. I have no money invested in Russia itself." Okay, so, point made already by President Trump. Case closed. Cuck Todd, you need to stop with your bullshit. Yes, Cuck Todd, you need to stop with your bullshit. To all citizens of America who are for Trump, please rise up, America, rise up, defend our liberties, defend our President Trump, defend. We must defend our liberties, so let's rise up, America. If you're with me, rise up, America. Anyway, so we have to put a 24/7 watch on NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, and MSNBC, and all the others that are out there spreading false narratives. We know they are, because Chuck Todd, Mr. Cuck, already lied this morning. He said that President Trump hadn't answered that question, and I already got through with saying that he did, because I heard it out of President Trump's own mouth. It's exactly what President Trump said. I heard right from Trump's mouth. He said, Mr. President Trump said that he has no business dealings in Russia whatsoever. He has no money invested in Russia. He doesn't know anybody in Russia. He just got a congratulatory call from President Putin. End of story. Case closed. So, Cuck Todd, get the hell off air if you can't start doing things the right way and reporting correctly. Because you know, if you were watching that press conference or hearing it, which I know you were, you know that you've got an answer from President Trump already. You know that. And here's the thing with the old stream, lame stream, fake stream media, NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, and all the others. They are lying. They're not only lying, they're spreading fake and false news. And they are doing this intentionally to distract the Trump administration, to keep them off balance, to try to divide people who voted for President Trump. Now, if you voted for President Trump, do not be distracted. Do not be distracted. We must give President Trump the same amount of time that we gave everybody else. And to all you so-called SJW warriors, you people who think that you got something going with your protests, you don't. Donald J. Trump was purely elected, pure and simple, and he won not only the electorate vote, but he also won pretty much all the popular vote. And in fact, Michigan was one of the states, and actually they discovered that Trump actually won more of the popular vote than was announced by NBC, CBS, ABC, or CNN, or any of the other liberal idiot networks. Yeah, why don't we just call them that? We'll call them the liberal idiot networks. Like that kind of puts them all together. Liberal idiot networks. Yeah, because they can't do anything right. I mean, Todd just proved it this morning. He flat out lied to Reince Priebus and trying to grill him and trying to harass him. And I don't know about anyone else, but if you're a Trump supporter, I've had it. Now, see, in the beginning, I wasn't a Trump supporter. I was going for someone else, and I was not Hillary Clinton. Trust me. I had already known enough about her. I wasn't ever going to vote for her. I mean, I just knew about the previous situation, and I just kind of connected it, and there's too much controversy there. Anyway, so, folks, friends, family, we've got to learn. We've got to wake up and learn. This most recent election was not at all about about electing a president. It was about what's going on, and there are many things, in the federal government that must be fixed. I don't know if any of you have heard of Convention of States, but it is a tool the states are now using to try to broaden states' rights and limit the power of the federal government. We must be doing that, and here's why. Here's why. I have a shirt here I got from Gary Franchi at Next News Network. It says, "The purpose of the Constitution is to limit the power of the federal government, not the American people." Okay. So, with that said, folks, with that said, we've got to rise up, and we've got to make sure we rise up America, and we've got to make sure that we are doing our reconnaissance on NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, MSNBC, and any others like them. And in the meantime, I would like any and all of my viewers, if you haven't already, check out Next News Network, InfoWars, RSBN, Right Side Broadcasting, One American News Network, and Right Wing News. It's a little bit more entertaining, so it might not fit your bill, but the guy does pretty good videos. But Next News, InfoWars for real, up to the minute news, accurate, fair, and real. As well as RSBN and One American News. Keep in mind, though, Next News, Your Tubular Labs got number 1. I'm not sure if that was how they calculated that, but I think it was on the number of views. So anyway, I'd say two of my favorite. My first favorite is Next News Network. Second, InfoWars comes in probably close second or third. Really like watching Owen Schroyer though, too. When Gary's not on. Anyway, and I don't know Gary other than from Next News Network, but I can just tell by his demeanor. He's a pretty good guy with good character, and he sure has a lot of fun on his live broadcasts. Anyway, hey guys, rise up, America, rise up, defend our liberties, defend. We must defend against the distraction of the lamestream media. They are intentionally distracting the Trump administration. President Trump, if you are listening, if you're watching this, please, you must stay on your toes, stay on offense. Cuck Todd, Mr. Goonbutt, is trying real hard to distract you, keep you guys off course. In fact, I'm wondering, Mr. President, if maybe there might be some treason charges in order for some of these people. Because I believe that it is a direct result that they are actually working on behalf of the old Obama administration. We've got to end this crap right now. We've got to end it. President Donald J. Trump is president. And he will be for the next 4 years, maybe the next 8 years, if you liberal idiots don't start getting your act together. And for those of you, for the liberals that are working hard, and you're trying hard to do the right thing, or what you believe is the right thing, and Joe Manchin, if you're listening, thank you very much for deciding that you were going to either do an up or down vote on all of President Trump's nominees, cabinet nominees. That's what we want. That's what we've been asking for. The Democrats to just do an up or down vote. You know, get it done. Ask them tough questions. Ask all his nominees tough questions. That's what you're there for. But do an up or down vote. You know, if there's something that catches your eye, your ire, you give him a down vote, or you give him a up vote if you think he could do the job well. Okay, and that's what that should be about. We've got to get better, though. And to all you Democrats who are acting like liberal spoiled idiots, we won the election. President Donald J. Trump is president. We won the election. Get over it. Move on. All right. Democrats have had a stranglehold on things for a long time, and it's going to end. It's ended. Because I wasn't even going to do a video up until I started gardening. And then that changed my, once I did a few of those, it changed my attitude. Because I'm absolutely so sick of hearing this. And remember, on my first thought, this morning on Meet the Press, right, yeah, Cuck Todd, like he can actually, Meet the Press is about, oh, I'm sure someone could think of some names. Anyway, they are such liars. They flat out lied to Reince Priebus. Cuck Todd did. He had, once again, he told Reince Priebus that they didn't get any answers out of President Trump. No, President Trump has yet to answer a question from us, but yet, I myself did hear this right out of President Trump's mouth. He has no business dealings in Russia. He has no businesses in Russia. He has no money in Russia. He has nothing there in Russia. Case closed. Conspiracy theory slapped down. The conspiracy theory is all on people like Cuck Todd. Alright. So, we've got to watch them. Keep your eyes open. Trump supporters, stay awake, stay alive. Rise up, America. Rise up and defend our liberties. Defend our President Trump. We must not let this come to pass. This is a direct attempt by the lamestream media to keep President Trump on defense the entire time. It is. We all know that. There are things that President Trump, I'm sure, is trying. He's a very smart man. Believe me, I wasn't, in the beginning, I wasn't a big fan of this. In fact, I was with someone else for a while. I mean, but when I looked at the candidates, he is the only one I felt I could support after a while. So the lamestream media's got to get their head out of their asses and start realizing President Trump is president of the United States, not Cuck Todd. Cuck Todd didn't become president, nor did anyone else. President Trump, if you're listening again, I think you might want to look into some, maybe some treason charges against some folks. Here's why. It is my wholehearted and my sneaky belief and my sneaky suspicion that all of the old stream, lame stream, fake stream media are working on behalf of the old Obama administration. In fact, why has Obama got a house with bunkers in it 2 miles away from the White House. I got my suspicions. With that, I will end with this. Rise up, America. Defend your president. Defend your liberties. We are at attack, as well as President Donald J. Trump. God bless you all. Have a great day. Take care.